We have a great show to talk about now at the Eastern Shore Arts Center. It's called Coastal Clay, and I've got Phillip Counselman to talk more about what's going on. Thank you so much for stopping by, as chilly as it is outside. Did you have an extra pep in your step, I bet?
I did, yeah, thank you.
So we are talking about works in terms of artwork with clay, and you have several artists that you're helping to highlight. Can you explain that?
Well, we have an exhibit. It's called Coastal Clay. It's at the Eastern Shore Arts Center, and we have over 20 artists, and these artists are really skilled and really talented, and they're from all along the Gulf Coast, so primarily Mobile and Baldwin counties. And these are people that I've been connected with before. So even one of my teachers is involved in the exhibit. So, but it's a really talented group of artists that we brought together. So it's really, yeah. We
were talking earlier because when I hear clay, I instantly start to think about pottery, and you were saying that's more of a functional art, whereas this is you're looking at beautiful ceramics.
Yeah, I mean, we have everything from some works that are very abstract to some works that are functional that you could use. Yeah, sure.
So how did you go about finding these artists? I know that you teach. Did that help you?
It did. I worked with some of these artists before, and so they've always really impressed me, and I've always thought, well, they really need to be recognized.
Yeah.
And so it was just an experiment for me. I thought, well, what would happen if we bring these artists, all of them together, and just see what that exhibit would look like? And it really is a thing of beauty. It really is.
It takes a lot of time too. When you're working on a project, what comes to mind first? Do you already have something like?
Well, I always think, well, this could be a complete disaster because, with pottery, working with clay, there's so many steps that you have to go through with that, and really anything could happen when you're, using a kiln and it's firing to 2,000 degrees. So, you really don't know what the result will be. But the artists that we have in the exhibit, they're really skilled artists, and they have a lot of control over, what they're doing, and they've been doing it for a long time.
Wow.
So
we've got 20 local artists that you'll be able to see their artwork on display much through February.
Till February the 26th.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you say this is a growing area for artists out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we see more and more. Clay is becoming more popular, and again, it's because of the people we have working with clay along the Gulf Coast. They're just such amazing artists.
Well, it'd be nice to go out there and support them and check out that artwork, and you'll also be able to purchase it if you'd like to.
Oh, absolutely, sure.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Counselman, for stopping by.